Hey everybody, it's Barbie from Nell and Ruth Designs, and we are into week 8 of Margarete Miller's Collage Weekly Planner. And I think this one is going to be a fun, they're all fun, but this one is just going to be another fun week. So thanks for joining in. Thanks for looking and commenting on all my past collage work I've done. I really appreciate it. So let's get started. This week here for week 8, which will be ending the 26th, 27th of February. All right. We need a person, a business card, anything related to the sea, a vegetable plant, a map, and then the bonus is a charm. But I think I'm gonna pass on the charm. Let's see here. This is what I have pulled, and this is what I am thinking. So as far as a person, I found this really cool retro chick in amongst my ephemera. So I've got to use her because I love her dress. When I step outside now, even though it's very cold still, there is, the birds are chirping. I can smell spring in the air, and she just kind of hit me. And I love the look on her face. So this is the person that we'll be using. This business card, this is from my neighbor, and she is the gal, my girlfriend, that does the hand weaving, surface design, and mixed media with her fibers. So I really liked this card, and I just thought I would use this, and I'm going to try to use it as a pocket. And maybe I can put a charm on here. Thinking about it now, how I may use it. So that's the business card that I'm going to be using. Anything related to the sea. I found these cool waves and bubbles, as well as in my scrapbooking, this crab. I really like this crab. So I thought I would try to incorporate those. A vegetable plant, which I found a really fun image of radishes, and then a map. And seeing that this is related to the sea and everything else, I'm going to use a piece of this map of Cuba and Jamaica. And before I start, I'm going to grab a charm. And I think I will be able to incorporate one. So let's see what I have. I will set this aside, but let's take a peek. Most of these are like Christmas and flower, but maybe I can find something kind of funky to put on there. Might be kind of fun. Those are beads. We don't need beads. We've got some flower power. Flowers. We have a heart. These are stars, moons, and suns. We don't want that. We've got some flowers in here and some funky things. So we can add a charm. This one here is Tree of Life and some other funky items. We could also take a look at those. All right, so I can add a charm, so I will get a bonus prize. All right, so let's get the back covered first. And everybody knows I like to work within the 5.5. Here we go again, 5.5 by a little less than 8.5. So let's, we don't need, I guess I will just do the whole back, but I want to do more of the Jamaica here. I want the Jamaica to peek out from that corner. So I think we're going to go this way. So 5.5. All right, 5.5 by, say, 8.5. That might be really It's 5 1/4. See, I do that every time. It's 5 1/4. There we go. All right, so I'm going to get that right down. That'll be the first thing that I put down. So I want to use my tape for this. I like my double-sided tape here. All right. It's been kind of a busy morning here. We're still covered in snow, and I had my landscaper come, and he wanted to know if I have a lot of crab trees that line our driveway, and he wanted to know if I would like those pruned and trimmed. And they are quite old. They're going on, well, 90. They're 30 something, 31 years old. And some of them have seen better days because they've been dwarfed by very large spruce trees. And some of them aren't doing very well. And I've got to bite the bullet and pay to have them taken care of this year. Otherwise, they're going to start dying. And they're actually going to trim them when they're dormant. I've never known them. I don't know a lot about tree pruning and trimming, but he says that this is the best time to do it. So we're going to come next week in February. They're trimming my trees. So I met with them. It was kind of a busy morning. I had a doctor's appointment, so it's been kind of crazy. Cray over here. All right, so these are my radishes, and I don't know if I should. So I have my map. I want to check off as I go here. And I did have, there's my pen. So I have my map down. That is done. And I don't know whether I should cut my radishes out or if I should leave them like this. Maybe I could just cut them down a little bit so we could see a little bit more of the map. I don't have to do a real big fussy cut. I can just give them a little more dimension here. And if you are a subscriber to my channel and you're also participating in Margarete Miller's challenge, either on YouTube or if you're showing your work on Instagram, I'd love to have you put that in the comment, because I'd love to check. I really enjoy seeing other people's interpretations of these prompts, and I would really like to see your work. I'd really like to see your work as well. So feel free to let me know where I can look at it. All right, so there are our radishes, which are kind of cool. So maybe we'll put that like that. We can put that down here. Then we can see the map behind her. Then, so this will be a vegetable plant. Anything related to the sea. Okay, let's look at the business card because I want to have this somewhat as a, maybe Maybe I can put this up here. Maybe we can tuck it behind like that. We can still see that they're radishes or whatever. Because I would like to have this as a pocket. So if I'm going to have this as a pocket, I want to add a charm to it. So I think maybe we could put this here, and then this could be my little pocket for notes or whatever in there. So I could have, I'm just thinking here, then that would leave this here, which I really don't. I'd like to bring her down, and I would like to put this wave across the bottom here. I'm thinking to put the wave across here. And then maybe I could make this my pocket right here. So let's do that. Yeah, this will be fairly simple. And I could put that up there like that. All right, so I'm going to put her here, and I will use, I guess I will use this glue, my art glitter glue. I think out of all my supplies that I have and I use, this gives me the hardest. This is the most difficult supply I have to use because it, as you know, it gets stuck and to play with that. So I'm going to just run a little bead of glue on the bottom here. If I can get it. Yeah, there we go. To hold her right here in place. All right. Then I'm going to take a bit of this wave and I'm going to, whoops, not with these scissors, I'm going to cut right up. I'm going to cut right up through there. Oh, this comes in 3. Oh, I see how it is. Oh, that's funky. All right, so let's try this. I guess I'm just going to build, I'm going to build some waves here. I see what we got going on here. I see what we got going on. There we go. I end up using a little bit more. I thought it was one piece, but it's not. It is not one piece. So I will put that down there like that. And then I wonder if these are single. Oh no, these are. I'm going to add some of these. Add some bubbles, some little water. fun little water pieces here to this. Which these are kind of fun. Some here, small little. And I'll add one more up there. So this is kind of fun. All right, so there is our anything related to the sea. This is our water that is related to the sea. Maybe I can add some of these big ones too. These are, make it a little retro page. Make it a little retro page. All right, that's fun. All right, so we have that, and then we have the, which I'm going to cover all that up, or maybe I'll put it, on this side here. I'm wondering if I can take a couple of these off and then add them. I'm going to add them to another section of the page. That way I don't have to, I won't lose these, because these are fun and they peel off fairly easy. Yeah, that'll be good there. All right. All right, so I'm going to add, I'll add a charm to that. And then we will get this down. What do I have left? Oh, I've got just another item. So we have a person. We have, this is easy, a business card, anything related to the sea, and then a charm. So this worked out fairly well. Easy, easy this week. Didn't really have to do much for this one. Got our little radishes tucked in here. We'll put that right there. I want that ocean to be able to see that ocean. And then we are going to finish. You like the way I put my, if I'm doing layers, I prefer doing it this way. That way I don't mess up and glue something down prior to me, placing it behind where it's supposed to go. She has a sassy look about her, doesn't she? Sassy, sassy. The sassy 70s. All right. So we are going to grab a charm, and seeing that this is retro, I guess we can do, let's find a daisy or something here. Blue is not going to work. Maybe white. Remember the white lipstick back in the 70s? That was fun. White lipstick. We will add that. And I'm going to get my punch. I'm going to end up using my larger crocodile here. Just to make it a little easy. I'm going to punch that inward a little bit, because I'm going to be putting tape on the back side here to glue this. Just adhere it down. So we have our charm, and we can put that on there just like that. That'll be fun. And then I'm going to use, again, my double-sided tape. Just because of this isn't paper, this is more of a plastic. So I think it will adhere better onto my paper. Then I have a little spot again to tuck my notes or phone numbers. If I have to phone someone during the week, I can tuck it right in here. And then I'll have it for future reference as well. So we will put this right down here like that. And then I can use this for notes. I can put a little paper note in there. Okay, and then all we need, the last thing we need is to finish using anything. We've got a charm, anything related to the sea. So I think what I'm going to do is, I have these fun little, I really like this crab. I wanted to either have this crab crawling out of her hair. I can get this off of here. Or she could sport this like a little hat, like a little hat. Right here, I thought that would be fun. There's that crab there. And then maybe down here, I could add a couple seashells to this, to the business card. I wish I had little seashells. I could give her seashell earrings. Let's see, I have these two. But they're both going in the same direction, so I can't do that. All right, let me just add a seashell to the to this here. I'm going to put this right here, right by the charm. There. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's a fun page. Maybe I'll put some little water bubbles up here on the Jamaica. And maybe I'll put a few little water bubbles down here on the business card to give that a little something, little something. There. Oh, I think that's cute. I like this page. I think this will be a fun week. We've got our little, I just love working with retro women from the 70s. I think they had it all going on. So there. All right. This week of February 26th is done. I think this is a really fun, flirty page. And I really I'm glad I thought of, I could use this little charm here. So just a recap. We have a person, which is our sexy little retro gal here. We have a business card. Anything related to the sea. I have the water, the bubbles. I have a crab and a seashell. A vegetable plant, which is the radish. A map behind. And then the charm. So there you have it, everybody. That is this week's Collage Weekly Planner for week 8 of Margarete Miller's challenge. And I hope you liked it. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.